Explain deathmatch to a guy that doesn't watch wrestling. Is it as deathy as it sounds?
Somebody dies.
They've come close, but basically it's just like you take all all the weapons like a hardcore match, but then everyone bleeds. Like, so it's a lot. It's just like a lot. It's just an insane amount of bloodshed goes into it. There's a lot of glass, a lot of barbed wire. Like a friend of mine, his name's Casanova Valentine. He runs no ring deathmatch shows in like bars in Brooklyn.
It's insane.
In Brooklyn.
So it's like, imagine like a mosh pit, but there's just two people smashing light tubes over each other and cutting each other.
And it's at a smaller scale, so they're getting damaged their bodies more and paid less.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're doing it for love.
Everyone always jokes that people are being paid, a beer and a hot dog to be thrown off of a fucking scaffolding. I went to something last year 2 years ago called the Tournament of Death, where it's just a ring in the middle of a field in Delaware, and it's a 1-day tournament. There was one spot where the one guy threw his opponent in a car that he drove in on, and then him and the crowd flipped the car over while she was in there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
This year they lit the car on fire. I was just in Toronto, working with Canadian Deathmatch and Invoke Pro Wrestling, and I was booked as a comic and like the MC. So, but they had 2 of the wrestlers heckle me, and that led into a spot where I was going to tag with their opponent. Their whole thing was that their opponent is this big, huge guy named Cruel, and their whole plan was that they can't beat him, but they can beat me. So they want me to be his partner. And then I speared one of them through a door and won.